Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We are back here in Sundermount, I believe it is. Yes, it is. It certainly is. So we've just been given an option to head to the top of this mountain here. It's an elven burial rite, isn't it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, take Flam's amulet to the altar at the top of Sundermount, yes. Right. Yes. So, and we have a person called Merrill, I believe her name is, who is waiting for us at the top of there. I believe she's up there to take us to the top of the mountain. But we'll head over here first, just check out what else Sundermount has to offer. It might not actually have a lot.
I thought the Dalish kill outsiders.
Might not be safe, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Yeah, we'll just check out the lower reaches of Sundermount first before we go up the mountain. I apologise for my patchy upload schedule, by the way. I have been quite busy. I haven't really been able to find the time to actually record much videos, but here we are now. Back in Dragon Age 2, and there is nothing down here at the moment. So, we'll just head up the mountain and find Merrill. And see what kind of person she is. Oh, it's Merrill, sorry, I apologize. Not Merrill. Merrill. Is she okay? She looks a bit strange.
Oh.
What was that?
Hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill.
So she has a Welsh twang to her, I see.
I'm rambling, sorry.
Merrill, okay. Why leave your clan?
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, alright?
Did you do something wrong?
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
Okay. What was that?
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Something's strange about her. What's the matter?
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough.
He looks so confused.
I'll just shut up.
Who are you?
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
Well, nice to meet you.
My name is Hawk. Glad to make your acquaintance, Merrill.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The
No.
Keeper said you came from Ferelden.
I can tell.
I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
I'd say Ferelden's a bit better, but you know, there's opportunity.
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
I've seen worse.
Really?
Basically.
I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is
I think she's looking for a fresh start as well.
To make her wait.
Okay, tell me about this rite.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
There's always dark things about. You know about my task?
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Belenar's amulet, and we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
So why is this so important then? Obviously, like, Flemeth's involvement is very worrying as well, because we know Flemeth isn't exactly the most pure person in the world. Yeah.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Belenar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
She's a lovely person, truly, apart from, you know, trying to take over the body of her daughter and, you know, being a witch and also being able to turn into a dragon, etc. She's great, really. I'm ready to go.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. So Merrill's not actually part of our party.
It's sort of a long walk to the graveyard.
But she is actually going to come with us. That's good. So we are able to have the five of us go up. So shambling corpses are now coming at us, which is not exactly something we expected, but here we are. We're here now, we'll have to deal with it. Right.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
I kind of gathered she was a mage, given that she has staff, etc.
The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own Keeper.
Jesus. What Templars?
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. And no one minds having to pick up and move over and over just to protect a few of you. Why would they mind? Once we've picked over a hunting ground, there's no reason to stay. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
Yet you risk the city's danger.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
But why do you want to leave your clan? I don't understand. Well, thanks for the help anyway.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh, oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good.
Well, you were good.
I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Yes, you are a bit babbly, but hey-ho. It's fine. What do these corpses have on them? Demonic ash. Good. You can never have too much demonic ash on your person, can you? Never. So why are the corpses spawning here as well? Like, is there a specific reason for all of this? Oh, what a surprise. More of them. Right. When you get to kind of like a wide open area like this, you just kind of expect that it's probably going to happen at some point. Skeletons as well. Suppose again, not really a surprise. Just keep on the attack and we should be fine. There we go. Well, we've done well up to this point. These guys aren't too much trouble for us, but I'm still curious about the whole purpose of this mission, though. Who is this?
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Oh.
I'm sensing a story here.
Yeah.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
So, now it's nice mountain you got. Is there a problem?
What's going on here, Merrill?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go.
Merrill, come on. If you're gonna be with us, you can at least be open with us. We'll be open with you. You kind of need to tell us what's going on here. Got more elf fruit, which is good.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Of course. It's never that easy, is it? Right, okay. Let's head through this cave up here then. Assume we don't get ambushed on the way up. This reminds me of where we fought that commander at the end of Liliana's song. His name escapes me, but yeah. Like the edges of the cliffs, etc. Merrill, what's wrong now?
You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
You ain't wrong. Rumors suggest the Man of the Blooming Rose is a special service she offers only to the most loyal of customers. Oh, really? Interesting. No, seriously. So what is going on with this Merrill? I'm very curious. Where are we now? The Sundermount Caverns. Okay. No doubt we're going to run into tons of trouble in here anyway. It's weird having almost a four-person party. Oh boy. Right. It's weird having almost a four-person party in Dragon Age, to be honest. It's rare that you have, like, proper... people that feel like companions but aren't actually in your party. Oh my god, Aveline's being hounded. We good? I think we're good. Yeah, for now. What's in this rubble? Empty quiver, gauntlets of the fallen. Are they any good for us? What's that? Oh, Armor of the Fallen. There is a legend in the Free Marches regarding the Fallen, a cadre of knights from various marcher cities that formed to fight the growing power of Ole in the Exalted Age. To the old legions, these knights were little better than bandits, but to the marchers they were heroes, warriors that fought for freedom and autonomy. Most of the Fallen died in the fields of Gislain in 540 Exalted, defending the newly crowned King Tireless of Navarre from all legion attack. They held their line against a mounted Chevalier charge, managing to keep Tireless alive long enough to retreat, and are credited with Navarre's continued independence everywhere outside Navarre itself. Seem quite noble people to me. Right, let's check this armor then. Ooh, hello. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. Bonus for a complete item set. Okay. So wear them. So if we have the full set of the Fallen armor, then we'll get a bonus, which is good. So it works in a similar way to it did in Origins. Some silver right here. The lustrous white-blue silver eye has long been prized by the dwarves for use in jewellery, room making, and weaponsmithing, but on the surface it is more commonly used by What was that? What's that weird twang of music there? Right, okay. Used by apothecaries and healers. Since the metal does not rust, many traditions believe it to be proof against poison. There is a tale passed down among the people of the Anderfels. A knight returned home after many years of war, only to be struck by an adder. His wife immediately bound the wound with a medallion of silverite pressed against the bite like a poultice. By morning, the poison had left him, and the knight lived to an old age. Silverite purely healing poison? It's possible, but I have my doubts. So we can go to the mountain graveyard there, which is the way we need to go, but not just yet, clearly. We have more fish to fry, or spiders to boil in this instance. We really don't do a lot of damage to these guys like by ourselves, do we? Unless we whip out the special attacks, of course. In which case, we do. There we go. Varric took quite a bit of damage there. I think we need to make sure when we do get into the Seal of House Talbane. The Talwins are known around the market in Hightown. Return their seal for a reward. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. But we need to make sure that once we do get to, like, the tougher fights, we do kind of... we be careful in the sense that... I think Varric and Bethany will probably take quite a lot of damage if they're kind of left to their own devices. Well, when I say left to their own devices, oh fuck's sake. I mean, in the sense that if we don't protect them from melee damage, which makes perfect sense to me. You know, you don't ever. Oh my god, we're getting ambushed from behind. Whoa, shades. Okay. We're dealing with demons now. Things are getting quite a bit more serious. Shade. It has often been suggested that the only way for a demon to affect the world of the living is by possessing a living or once living body, but this is not always true. Indeed, a shade is one such creature, a demon in its true form that's adapted to affect the world around us. My hypothesis is this. We already know that many demons become confused when they pass through the veil into our world. They are unable to tell the living from the dead, the very static nature of our universe being confusing to a creature that is accustomed to a physicality defined entirely by motion and memory. Most demons seek to immediately seize upon anything they perceive as life, jealousy attempting to possess it, but what of those do not? What of those that do not? What of those that encounter no life or fail to possess a body? What of those that are more cautious by their nature? These demons watch, they lurk, they envy. In time, such a demon will learn to drain energy from the psyche of those it encounters, just as it did in the Fade. Once it is drained enough, it has the power to manifest and will forever have to be known as a shade. Such a creature spurns possession. It instead floats as a shadow across its piece of land, preying upon the psyche of any who cross its path. Perhaps it believes itself still in the Fade. There is evidence to believe this is so. A shade will weaken the living by its very proximity. If it focuses its will, it can drain a single target very quickly. Some have even been known to assault the minds of a living victim, causing confusion or horror and making the target ripe for the kill. The tragedy of a shade is perhaps that once it has drained the target whole, its appetite is only heightened rather than slaked. Yeah. You're not wrong there. Right, corpse. To anyone who doubts the wickedness of blood magic, I say, with your own hands, strike down the corpses of your own brothers who have fallen in battle to a Maleficar. Then we may discuss morality. The Walking Dead are not, as the superstitious I want to believe, the living come back for revenge. They are rather corpses possessed by demons. The shambling corpse controlled by a demon of sloth causes its enemies to become weak and fatigued. Corpses possessed by rage demons go berserk and simply wade into their opponents mindlessly. Devouring corpses are held by hunger demons and feed upon the living, the more powerful demons rarely designed to possess a dead host. Nope. Giant spiders tend to appear in the old ruins and other places where the veil has become thin because of magical disturbances or a great number of deaths. In such places, spirits and demons pass into the world of the living and attempt to take control of a living beast, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the presence of these beasts, however. Some claim that the thinning veil allows magic to leak from the Fade, tainting such creatures as these spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and the ability to fling their webs at opponents in combat, studies of them have been few and the full range of their abilities are unknown. Yes. They're not that tough. But, it's certainly problematic, put it that way. Right. An ironwood shield. Is that any good, I do wonder. Ironwood shield. Not really, no. What about Aveline? No. It's not bad. Oh, we'll get Varric to sort this chest out. Small stuff like obsidian, small opal, small ruby. Also, there's some like gems, etc. in this chest. That's just left here in the middle of a cave for some reason. Why it's here, who knows? Okay, I think we can't go through here. Right, there's very clearly a lever there, which definitely looks pullable. But yeah, we can't go through there for the time being. Right, so on that note, guys, we're going to end this episode here, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you in the next episode of Dragon Age 2. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.